I laughed. No way. Yes! Yes!
Welcome to the first episode of Taskmasterclass. I'm the Taskmaster, Greg Davies.
And I'm the Taskmaster's assistant, Alex Horne. And I'd just like to say...
Shut up! No time for chit-chat. What are we doing here?
Off you go.
Well, Greg, you've decided it's time to address some of the deeper questions people have about Taskmaster. And today you've agreed to answer the biggest question of them all.
Here we go.
What is the point of the tasks on Taskmaster?
Yes, well, I would have thought that was obvious.
Well, not really.
Okay, what's the point of that?
I'm not sure what the point of any of it is.
I've done a little word cloud here. This represents the words commonly used to describe the tasks. There's facile there, pointless, there's frivolous.
OK, stop right there, Buster. The tasks are never facile or pointless. Give me any examples and I will explain.
OK, well, let's start with this.
Eat me, fastest wins. Oh, shit.
I'm not eating a raw egg.
Eat me.
Well, that's not going to work, is it? Am I going to eat it raw?
I do need to warn the people at home that you shouldn't eat raw eggs. You don't have to. There's a kitchen ready if you need it.
How much do I want to win this task? Will I be sick? Has anyone eaten it raw?
All good questions.
Oh, shit. No, I'm not eating that.
This is gonna be raw. I thought so. Yeah, I can't eat it raw. I'm just not an egg man, you know? Really not. I only started eating poached eggs a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
This is like a huge challenge for me.
See? The point here was to reveal the depths of their desire to become Taskmaster Champion based on their egg-eating choices.
Well, I might not be the fastest, but I'm the only one who seasoned his egg.
Oh! Peri salt. I mean, if the task's worth doing, it's worth enjoying, right?
No, it's hot. Oh, no, we're good. We're good.
Oh, hot egg. Whoa, hot. Oh, really hot. Oh! So hot. Hold on.
I knew I wasn't going to win this one, so I thought I'd actually enjoy it.
10 minutes 46 to eat an egg.
Took a hit on that one, mate. Took a hit on it.
I'm sad because I've already lost, because one of those disgusting boys will have just eaten it by now. But I don't want to come last. Oh. Okay. I hate eating gross stuff. Let me see what it's like. Not that bad. I don't want to go out like this. But I don't think that I can eat anything weird. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna eat the egg. Bad sportsmanship. I'm not gonna eat the egg.
That's fair enough. Thanks, Catherine.
All right.
OK, so I've prepared a desire to eat an egg versus desire to win Taskmaster graph.
Good boy. Happy boy.
Thank you. As you can see, Richard was the most desperate to win. I've marked Doc slightly above the keen level because he was new to egg eating. And in fact, according to the graph, Catherine hadn't the slightest desire to win.
But she did win the series, didn't she?
Yes, she did. So, what does that tell us?
I'll tell you what that tells us. It tells us that champions are not made on the strength of whether they will agree to eat a raw egg or not.
Right. But there are some tasks where the point is maybe even less clear.
What you saying, Blood?
Hello.
You all right?
I'm all right, thank you.
Oh, shit, it's gonna be messy.
Completely paint this Spacehopper green without making any mess.
The entire Spacehopper must be green. The entire Spacehopper must stay in the dome.
When you are satisfied that you are finished, put your hands on your hips and bow deeply at your green Spacehopper.
Fastest and least messy wins. Your time starts now.
Hold on a second, Alex, baby. Look at this. Okay. Without making a mess. I mean, I'd like to make this sound more scientific than it's about to be, but we just gotta make this shit green. Was there any time limits involved?
Fastest wins, guys.
Oh, is that the one then? You better get on it. Ooh. Woohoo! Drips, innit? You gotta be careful of the drips, brother. Feels so good. You got some pervert making these tasks, bro. Is it weird that I want to slap it a little?
I don't think that's weird. Are you going to slap it?
You want me to slap it?
I wouldn't mind you slapping it.
Shit, I made a lot of mess. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Get in there, you. Safety first, brother. When you were standing there, you could have told me. You could have warned me.
Sorry.
Well, at this point, we might as well just get messy. Enjoy ourselves and shit. Happy, Alex?
Stop the clock.
Bro, if you had told me that this thing was slipping, we could have won this task.
OK, well, next time. See you later.
See you later.
I mean, it had everything. That had everything, that attempt. Disasters. There was blame apportioned. Because you presumably thought Alex should have been watching it as it was slipping out of its harness and warned you in time.
Well, it's not a team thing, but I thought we was friends. Actually, I tell you what made it loose as well.
Yep.
He was like, oh, slap it again, guys. He didn't put that bit on the camera. I was slapping it 4 or 5 times. And he's like, I'll spit on your hand. And I was like, all right, then. And I was slapping it. And then it came really loose because of that slapping business.
I liked it when you slapped it.
We all liked it when you
We
slapped
loved it.
Yeah.
There's no one here who didn't enjoy that slap.
Yeah.
I think it's worth one more look, actually. Oh, lovely. Anyway, the obvious point of this task was to determine whether, when confronted with the contrary child, you can paint a Spacehopper without making any mess. I would have thought it was obvious.
Yes, that's obvious. Hey, Greg, I've heard it said that the most facile tasks are the studio tasks.
Could Paul read the task out, please?
OK, Paul, that's for you.
Read it nice and clearly, Paul.
Unravel a whole roll of sticky tape. Put the unraveled sticky tape in your lunchbox. Close your lunchbox. Fastest wins.
Fastest wins, you're right, Paul.
And nice that you did it in the tone of voice of a sort of Batman film.
So in your boxes, you've got sticky tape if you want to open your boxes. All the sticky tape has to come off the roll and has to all go in the lunchbox, and the lunchbox has to shut. If you could stop looking for the end of the tape, please.
Put the tape down, everybody.
Sorry.
Look up into the air. Right, Alex, blow your whistle. Go.
Go, go, go!
Well, clearly, this is an intelligence test, isn't it? Because there are smart and stupid ways to unravel sticky tape. My uncle died doing it.
They're done.
Shot. Oh, that's stuck in your hand, that. Yeah, it's got all
That's all right.
Yeah, that's done. Go on, in the book. Yeah, well done. There's a lot in your hand. There's a lot in your hand. That's got to go in the book. Oh, fuck off. You've got to start again.
I'm done. I didn't listen, did I?
It speaks volumes about this cast that Rob Beckett was the eventual champion.
It's so tight.
You can pretend it's someone else now, isn't it?
So, there's always a point to every task. For instance, sometimes I just need stuff done.
Oh, like the time you needed a new egg timer.
Like the time I needed a new egg timer.
Make the most accurate and inventive egg timer.
You have 10 minutes to plan your egg timer and then 20 minutes to make your egg timer, after which Alex will boil an egg for as long as your egg timer lasts.
The Taskmaster likes his eggs runny, but not too runny. Oh, does he indeed?
You may not use any pre-existing timing devices. That include like a watch.
Yes, exactly that.
You can't include a watch.
No.
It says your time starts now, which is ironic, given what we've just said.
I think I'm going to use water. I need to get the right amount of water so it's 6 minutes of dripping onto your head.
So that is Chinese water torture?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to be the timing device. I want you to put a Malteser in your mouth every second for 6 minutes.
Every second?
Every second.
Yes, this is 360 Maltesers.
Oh, no, we'll change it up every minute, and we'll dress you as an egg.
I don't remember this fondly.
Did you eat all of those?
I did, I had to. Horrible.
Do you know what I find myself wanting to shout at you?
No.
I want to shout greedy little piggy at you.
Well, I don't think that's fair, because I was just doing what Ed told me to do.
I won't do it if you don't want me to.
I don't want you to do it.
Greedy little piggy!
I said I didn't want you to...
Greedy little piggy!
You would have been cross with me if I hadn't eaten...
That's huge.
Must have felt awful afterwards.
I did feel awful. I feel awful now. I was so full.
Why don't you shut up?
Right.
Oh, it's pale.
He's not happy.
What are you not happy with, mate?
I gave very clear instructions to eat one of those things every second, and that would have been exactly 6 minutes, which is the perfect soft-boiled egg. So he must have lagged behind on the eating speed.
Oh.
I did one item every 4 seconds, which is not bad.
You did it 4 times as long as I specified.
It's impossible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They've
Just
got to
do
go
that for
somewhere.
6 minutes.
They've got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, mate.
I'll put the egg in the cold water. Just before it's boiling, call Joe Brand.
don't think it's too runny.
That looked like a pretty sweet egg to me. And how wonderful, after all these years, for you to find the missing William Blake lyric.
The one that went...
Well, I'm very happy with Joe's winning system,
Look, it's twitching.
because now I sing Jerusalem every time I boil your eggs. Whereas if Katie Wicks had won, it would have meant water torture daily before breakfast.
Oh, it's cold! Oh, my God. It's like a being stabbed in the head.
Yes. You're an intrinsically weak man.
There is a bit of give, but I wouldn't call it runny.
Anyway, contestants have accomplished all sorts of things for me, such as locating all the hiding places on my property.
Where's Alex? Is he hiding?
Hide from Alex. Alex is in the caravan. He has already started counting to 100.
Oh my God, he started counting.
Hide from Alex. Alex is in the caravan. He's already started counting to 100.
7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 34, 35. No one in there. There's no one in there. 94, 91, 92, 97, 98, 99, 100! Coming! Ready or not? Ah, there you are.
Did you see me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was initially so impressive. The movement was that of a tiger. But tigers tend to blend in. They don't wear a fucking yellow boiler suit.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 87, 88, 89, 90, 100! Coming! Ready or not? Oh my God! Where's my?
There, you got me on the.
Still feel. Shit.
No, it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers.
Lolly! I feel like I've looked everywhere. Lolly! We finished! Lolly! She's calling. Hi, Lolly.
It's quite noisy here.
It doesn't sound noisy. It doesn't sound noisy, Lolly.
Quite a lot of people here.
Put someone else on then, Lolly.
Okay, 1 second. Hello there.
Oh, she sent me a picture. Well, that was sent 1 minute ago. She's wearing a different outfit. Oh, God. Right, round we go again. Huh? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well done, nice to see you.
Good game.
Not bad.
Do you have fun?
No.
The first question I've got is for Alex. And my question is, did you accidentally feel Mel's boobs?
There was a drive-by, both of them. And possibly in the Pennyfield area as well. It was fine. It was, you saw there was a little bit of awkwardness.
Yeah, I found you after 2.5 minutes and then felt embarrassed for 3 days. I didn't feel Lolly's boobs, just for the record. I didn't feel just... I didn't No, I'd look for you twice in that room. She was in the tiniest nook in a sort of
that's
shower
big.
cubicle with a plank.
Yeah, there was a plank, and I was sort of in the triangle crest.
Also, you taunted me.
I did.
And the taunting was just wonderful.
I sent a photo of me on the beach, and I think maybe of one as me as a baby. As
Yeah,
well.
that was confusing.
That's going to baffle him, isn't it? You've hidden yourself in time.
I see. So now you know all the hiding places at the house, which means I can never hide from you again.
And yet, I will still hunt you. The prize tasks are a little different. I like to use those tasks to help me source ideas on how to enhance my life. Prize task, then. What category did I suggest this time, my furry chum?
Oh, just another bloody brilliant one from Mr. Brilliant, you bloody brilliant bloody bloke, because you asked them to bring in the greatest addition to a garden.
OK. John, hello.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah.
I brought in a maze.
Here's his maze.
Yep.
Oh, big maze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you brought in a maze?
Well, I didn't bring in a maze, no. I brought in the Leylandi plant.
Yes.
This is what all mazes are made out of.
So you haven't brought in a maze, you've brought in one plant.
I would have brought in a maze if I could. But you love a maze?
I do love a maze, yeah.
He loves a maze.
Yeah, and I'd be as impressed if you'd brought in a stone and said, this is a potential pyramid. I mean, it's weak. Guy's a fool. Sarah?
What I brought in is something that I've used every single time I've sat in the garden when it's been sunny.
Right.
And it is the complete works of Shakespeare.
Oh, hang on, John, you're back in the game.
Here it is.
Perfect. Perfect for the garden.
Well, I use a heavy book every single time I'm in the garden to keep my magnum wrapper from flying away.
Like this.
Lovely. Lovely.
He'd be pleased, don't you think Shakespeare would be pleased? That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
think
using
he'd
it
be
for.
mortified. His whole life's work's holding down your magnum wrapper. But fortunately for you, he's not scoring this. Munya, can you beat any of these?
I can, G-Wagon. So...
I don't mind G-Wagon.
OK.
Make a note.
I brought in the bird that changed my life. I'm from Zimbabwe, and when we moved to England, we moved to Norwich, so virtually indistinguishable. Now, there was a lack of wildlife in Norwich, so I started to get very homesick until I met Smooth Rupert, OK?
Oh,
now,
my
Smooth
God.
Rupert is a black bird who would fly into my garden. All the birds were loving it. He was the bird equivalent of Snoop Dogg, OK? Obviously, I couldn't bring him in, but I did bring in a reincarnation of Smooth Rupert as I remember him. He's a smooth guy.
OK. What are you on about? You looked out your window and you saw a blackbird. You mean I'm going to call that Smooth Rupert?
What, so you've never looked out the window and seen a pigeon and gone, that's an aggressive Dylan?
He won me back a little bit.
Yeah.
The next point runs contrary to my reputation as a ruthless tyrant, because the truth is, the tasks are set to help the contestants become the very best version of themselves.
And that is so like you. You know, beneath all the fury, you're actually a cauldron of bubbling benevolence, Greg.
I am. To demonstrate what I mean, let's focus on the enormously positive effect I had on one of my favourite children, Paul Chowdhury. When he came to us, he was, well, I mean, the man was rubbish.
Paul? Get to the microwave in as few steps as possible.
And open the door before the microwave dings.
There's 5 minutes on the clock. So the microwave is under that tree.
Where have you plugged it in, then?
It's the generator behind the tree.
Didn't know those trees had generators.
There's few...
Is that a step?
Is that a step?
Okay. Good, Dave.
Yeah.
Incredibly quick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Your soup is ready, sir.
Lovely. Well, that's piping hot. Good technique, Sir Paul. Thank you.
It's very early for me to be trotting out Chinese proverbs, but that does make me think of the classic, when is a step not a step? When it's on a fucking hurdle.
Is that a step? I thought that was a step.
He's already got a catchphrase.
It is slightly relevant. He took well over 7 minutes to get there. And the total of steps I counted was 125. So a lot more than if you just walked casually.
That was a terrible start, made worse by his attempt at creating a snowman.
That's a snowman bear, isn't it? How's that? You see, with the expression and the tears reflects what I'm going through on the inside. Bastard's crying, isn't it?
Right at the end, just as the final image of a snowman was in place, he said, "The bastard's crying in it." Let's have a look at the bastard.
Oh, it's dark, mate, isn't it?
No,
It's dark.
I'm starting to think we shouldn't be laughing at Paul.
I've got so many questions I want to ask you, Paul. My first question is everything all right?
Snow bear, innit?
What a lovely lunatic.
Yes, well, his prize task efforts were a little bit confusing too.
What have these people brought in for me?
OK, it's quite a niche one this time. The 5 rivals have been asked to bring in the heaviest item that can fit in a shoebox.
All to play for. Where to start? Paul, what heavy item did you bring, and why am I going to give you all the points for it?
Because it's heavy.
Really? What is it?
Melon, innit?
A lot of melon.
It is a lot of melon.
No, because it's a watermelon.
Is melon something traditionally associated with heavy weight? I mean, I think of words that I would pop before weight to emphasise the heaviness.
Melons.
I'd say lead, maybe.
Lead. But
melon.
Melon.
But you, Greg, you saw Paul Chowdhury's potential, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I always do.
These balloons are bastards, mate. They're bastards, isn't it?
And the tasks allowed Paul to grow and evolve until he achieved greatness.
Oh, this is fun, isn't it?
Push me, says the ball.
How's it going?
Good, thanks, Paul.
Push me.
Brilliant.
Oh.
amazing. Ah, wonderful. Did you do that?
What's all that about?
Make the best domino rally.
What's a domino rally?
Knew it. Your time starts now.
Were you told that you had to have an egg fall into a pan? That, my friend, was a hurdle of your own making.
That's how I make eggs in the morning, isn't it?
It was incredible, though, Paul. I mean, that was incredible, right?
Yeah.
Right, I've actually made a graph to show how, on average, Paul fared in his first 10 tasks of the series in comparison with some of our higher performers. So, as you can see, he does not fare well with an average of just 1.7 points per task. But if we take his average score after and including his domino rally, it's a different picture. That's an improvement of 0.8 points per task, and that's all down to you, Greg.
There we go. My point proved thanks to your really dry statistics.
Thank you. Although Rob Beckett won the series and Paul came dead last, so arguably your influence wasn't that great.
That little remark has cost you your milk privileges for a week.
Yes, you are fair and just.
Just because I think the Taskmaster would respect it.
But sometimes I do worry that the tasks are there just so you can watch me get tortured or humiliated.
What? No. You're my precious boy.
OK. But sometimes you are quite mean to me.
Next to me, the freshly thawed corpse of an ancient peat bog man. Here's a guy who, without hair, would be as physically featureless as one sausage. The man who, naked, looks like a weird, ill monkey. A sort of bearded jellyfish. A wretched, hairy weasel. Little Alex Horne!
And in this next bit, you were so mean to me, it didn't even make it to TV.
I mean, you are aware that when we're at home, Alex is only allowed to move around like a snake. That beard is full of mouse droppings.
A carpet snake.
Yeah.
Can we see that demonstrated now?
Yeah, why not?
Are you gonna shout at me like you do at home?
No, I'm just gonna watch, but I want you to sing the Carpet Snake song, right? Like you always do!
Everyone knows I am the carpet snake.
I'm mean because I love you and I want you to be stronger.
OK, thank you. Although I do still think you sometimes enjoy me experiencing pain.
Yes, yes. Can you get me a drink?
Drink? Yes.
Leave the bag in!
Sorry.
Alex is in the living room.
In 20 minutes from now, you must apologise to Alex for something you've done in that time.
Best apology for worst thing wins.
Your time starts now.
Hello. I wanted to make an apology. I'm so sorry for what I've done. I've done something to your car. Should we have a look? I got your car, I threw some shit on it. But in order to make you feel better about it, I've signed you up for these classes with your real mobile number. Jazzercise, life coaching, estate agents, they're all going to call you back. Crystal healing, PPI checks, insurance, body wax, indoor surf classes, pony trekking, confidence classes, judo and Scientology. Welcome to your new life.
So to say sorry for what you've done to the car, you've signed me up for these things.
Yeah.
But this is worse than that. The apology is worse than what you've done.
Which means more points for Lily.
The balloon wasn't even part of it. You can have that to start with.
It's a teaser.
Yeah. Then, obviously, you'd made a terrible mess of his horrible red car.
Yeah.
But... yeah, it's horrible red, don't you think? Horrible red, sort of... But I think that the real diabolical crimes were committed after that, because it genuinely was Alex's phone. It was. That you signed him up to all those awful things on.
The jazzercise lady was so nice.
Wendy, yes.
Yeah.
Did you sign up for Scientology?
Yeah. Well, Anton has stopped calling me. The estate agents still call me every Monday afternoon.
Worse than Scientology.
It's the worst. That's the worst. But Wendy is the one that I now have some sort of a relationship with.
So, that task actually invited them to do something horrible to me.
Yes. But then they were specifically instructed to do a lovely apology to make you feel better.
Alex, I just pied you in the face. Alex, it was a total disgrace. I'm sorry. Can't open the door. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to open the door for you?
I'm all right. Sorry about that.
What I want to cook is rabbit in white wine sauce. What I'm going to cook is rabbit in red wine and tequila and umbongo.
Hey, Greg, do you remember this meal that Tim Key cooked for me? It was made up of ingredients starting with every letter of the alphabet.
I wish I got some pasta. Oh, God.
Yes, of course I remember. I'm the Matrix.
Oh, God! Dog food. Ravioli. I'm going to throw up.
Doesn't. Very gamey. That tastes nice.
Really?
So I can see the letters. We've got the D for the dog food, Q for quince. There's obviously K for kettle chips in the pasta, as well as A for all brand. C for cheese spread.
You don't like it, do you?
Not easy.
It's not meant to be easy.
So I've done it.
Okay, I've done it. Isn't a very nice thing to say.
The pasta was the problem. If anything, it was very thick and hairy. You can see the hairs in it. I don't know what the hairs are from.
In fact, I have often had to eat some fairly horrible things.
This looks disgusting.
Pretty colours.
That looks like poop.
Is that 5 bags of poop?
Work out the contents of these bags.
You may not open the bags.
You can either ask Alex to make one tiny hole in each bag and have 5 minutes examination time,
During which you must eat at least one big spoonful from each bag. Or
Ask Alex to put all the contents in a blender for 1 minute.
And then have 10 minutes examination time during which eating is optional. Lot of mercy.
A little hole or blender, I need a choice in 2 seconds.
Oh, no, hole.
Go on then. Make the little hole.
What would you like me to do, Alan?
I think I'm going to taste them, Alex.
We're gonna have a spoon. Because if you're gonna wham it in a blender, how am I supposed to differentiate, brother?
Blend it, B. We're going to go for B.
We're going for B?
Yeah. Why would you even go for A? Why would you go for A?
I'll be hungry. Okay, that's a minute up. Okay, Morgana, you've got 10 minutes.
Go through the bins. Marmite is one. salad cream, curry sauce, toffee, coconut. I think this is a chocolatey one. Nacho-y things, maybe nachos.
With?
With?
Well, what's the brown stuff?
Chocolate.
OK. You haven't touched the mixture I made for you.
No.
Not tempted?
Can you just check for me? Can you taste for me? What do you get?
Let me eat this and tell you what I get.
Yeah. Is it going to go down? I'm really proud of you.
Wow. Well, that's a close-run thing, because I'll tell you now that if Alex had actually been sick, I would have given you 10 bonus points. I was on the edge of my seat.
It's the closest I've come.
Praying that he vomited on television.
You know when someone looks genuinely worried?
Literally put anything on a spoon, he'll gobble it right down. I never told you to eat any of that muck. You bring a lot of this on yourself, you know that, don't you?
I do. You're nice.
I am nice.
Yes, you're nice, but some of these people, they did really horrible things to me.
Oh, my God. Excite Alex.
Oh, God. Greatest increase from Alex's current heart rate wins.
You have 20 minutes. Your time starts now.
OK, I'm just gonna think about this for a minute. Just quietly alone, OK? So I'm gonna just... Different idea.
That's off as well, is it? Well,
yeah, yes, please. Got the
That's
microphone?
good. I just worried that they're all coming down.
Yeah. Let me excite you. Right.
Oh, it's quite tight, Rod.
Well, there's no point in doing it loose, is there? So, coffee, guaranteed to get your heart rate up. I'm going to go on this angle.
OK.
You ready?
Yeah. How are you getting on there?
Oh!
83.
That's not bad.
Not going on now.
No, OK. OK.
No.
Right, yeah, see, I got a good line of sight now. I'm going to go for a big hit now.
Already.
How's that? I just wanted to finish the pot. I don't like waste. How are we doing?
We're going to get the final reading now, right?
Let's get the final reading.
78.
Is that your final reading? I think we've learned a lot more about you than we have about me here.
I've learned a bit about you.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong?
With these tasks, you just panic. It's blind panic.
It didn't look like blind panic. It looked like fairly structured torture.
I'm sorry.
Yes, OK, Rod was horrible. And I'm happy to apologise on behalf of Wales.
Great, thank you. And just for the record, the tasks aren't set just in the hopes of seeing me suffer.
Of course not, silly. I've made it clear there's good reason behind every task. Any suffering on your part, it's just acceptable collateral damage.
Phew. I was worried I might have to consider leaving.
Oh, Alex.
Yes, Greg?
You can never leave. Never.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.